This is Justin J. Storm, your Millennial coach, and I'm shooting from an abandoned warehouse right next to where I work. Just took a quick step out, wanted to express something that had happened recently in regards to this anger and resentment that I was feeling. There was a miscommunication that occurred, and I was not in a good place when this all went down. I had a hard time focusing, I wasn't being present with my family, and I had to take a break. And so I went on a walk, and fortunately my good wife was there to hold down the fort. The kids were fighting over the fan, and I knew I wouldn't be able to respond in a healthy way, so I separated myself. On that walk, I first reached out to a couple of people that I confide in when certain events like this occur, that can help to provide an objective point of view and help me to see if I'm off, or just to help me to express myself, to be external with how I was feeling. And the last thing I want to do is to keep these things inside and have me respond to it in an unhealthy way. And so I reach out, they weren't available. I then reach out to the offended party, try to make amends where possible to clarify, although I wasn't able to make communication by phone. And that helped a bit. Fortunately, one of the individuals had called me back, and I was able to explain the situation, explain the thoughts, feelings, everything that I was experiencing, how upset, just really vent. And that did help me to feel a bit better. I come home, it was like 11:15, sit on the couch in the dark, still just ruminating over what had happened. I pray. Prayer helped a bit, but still not feeling good. And then I finally go down onto my bed, and I lay there and I go, I am so glad that I'm at where I'm at today. I am so glad that I have my kids. I'm so glad, as I looked over to my wife, that I have her to share my life with. I am so glad. And then the list just went on, and I spent, I don't know, a good 5 minutes. And as I did this, all that negative energy started to just decrease. And it was like I was releasing it, and I was replacing it with positive energy. And it was really dramatic for me to see the change. And I had a couple of actions that I took that helped to lift the layers. But really this gratitude, when I thought, wow, these things don't happen to me often. And it's because I have been blessed with so many wonderful things around me. And I was able to just take a different perspective. And in that whole cliche term, I took an attitude of gratitude. And going through that list really did a lot for me. I was able to let go of those anger feelings that I had. And it impacted me so much that I wanted to share with others what I had done and what I had experienced. And so I put this video together. So just real quickly, I separated myself. I tried to make amends where possible. I reached out to people. I was able to vent to those who I trusted to make sure that I wasn't totally off base. And then I tried prayer. And then I just was able to reflect on the great life that I had been given. And just going through that process in a matter of 2 to 3 hours, I was able to let go and not let these things fester. And when you let things fester, you then start to do things that you aren't proud of, and start to respond in unhealthy ways. And so I'm just grateful with what I experienced. So hopefully this will bring to your remembrance at some time in the future, when you're holding on to feelings, to go through those steps. And it really helped me tonight, and I hope it'll help somebody out there. That's all I wanted to share. And this is your Millennial coach, reminding you that progress feels good, so pursue it.